Was it actually ever? Yeah, you said the first recordings you did with your brother. Was there at a point, a moment that why did you discontinue working together? Or why did?
Oh, with my brother?
Yeah.
When everything kind of started getting a lot more serious and it became clear that we were going to have to go out on the road and we were going to have to be away from home. He's like much older than like 6 years older than I am, and so he was getting to a point where he was married, he was having children, he was getting into a career, kind of settling down, you know. And you know, when you're a young band and you know you're having to tour all the time and be away from home for years and not really be around, it's not really a good environment for little kids to not have their daddy around, you know. And so I think it just became apparent that he wasn't going to be able to continue with it. We had to find someone who was just a young guy who had no commitments or attachments, who could just get up and go.
Because you're now at the start of maybe that you've probably already toured a lot in the US, but
yeah,
it starts to become more worldwide now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something, yeah, that you mutually agree that this is the first commitment, and do you have the feeling maybe for yourself that this is what you want to do, or when you foresee this, what's coming?
Well, I
now?
know I absolutely want to do, you know, I know I absolutely want to make music, you know, and I guess it would be presumptuous maybe or naive of me to feel like I know what's coming. As much research as I do, or as much as I pay attention to other people's stories, I'm really just kind of going with it and seeing what happens. And you know, I certainly hope I don't lose any kind of drive or passion for what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah. Now the Love Is Gone is now about to be released beginning next year. What are your expectations? What will happen with the album? What?
I don't have a lot of expectations. For me, it's more of just a curiosity, you know, because like I said, I was doing it for so long by myself, and now I've got a great band, and then I got the validation of Lucas and Logan, and then I got the validation of Roadrunner, and certainly now we're getting the validation of fans, you know, everywhere we go, and we tour, and you know, we have a global reach through the internet. So I'm kind of just curious to see if that continues, if people still become excited about it. I'm curious to see how Europe will react.
Yeah, what were the views of Roadrunner on that, on Europe?
I think, you know, it's not just them, but a lot of people have said that they think Europe is really the place for us. I don't know if it's because bands do similar music to us that are already kind of successful here, and it's not so much in the United States. I'm not sure why really, but apparently that's what everybody says. You know, this is my first trip here, so I don't really know too much about the scene here.